Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Dad? What's up? How we doing? It's your boy. We're in there. So, it's been a while. I think it's been like, I think my last stream was the 23rd, yeah, the day before Christmas Eve. And yeah, I kind of stopped doing Let's Plays for that whole, you know, last week and a half of the year or so. But I hope you had a good Christmas Eve, Christmas, New Year's, if you celebrated any or all of those, or whatever you did. I hope you had a good time. I had my birthday in the middle of all that too, so that was nice. I'm old now. YEET. And yeah, I got a new webcam through all of that as well. And I was trying to hook it into Streamlabs OBS. Or Streamlabs Desktop, excuse me. And yes, it just wasn't taking well to it. So now we're on OBS Studio, which is why I didn't go live earlier. Actually, I've been fiddling with it for like an hour. We're also in that sweet 60 FPS. And lo and behold, it's taking 20% of the CPU power that Streamlabs OBS was to do the same thing. So I'm feeling pretty darn good about that. Yeah, I don't really have my Stream Deck, but or I don't have my Stream Deck set up for this. So, and I don't have a Be Right Back screen, starting student screen, any of that. So that's the thumbnail. Excuse me. I have to write my Discord notification real quick, and we'll be good to go. And y'all get to just stare at me while I stare at my other monitor, because I don't have an alt screen yet. What are we doing? Going live for our first stream of the year. If you want to get in on this Discord, by the way, it's in the description. Going through Dungeon 5 and Trial 2 of the Endwalker MSQ. I'm gonna try and finish it all today. One last thing. Boop. Yeah, all right. I believe that is that. I had something else. I know I did. Oh, yeah. Something to say. During that whole break, I watched the entirety of Kaiji and Akagi. Oh, hey, it's a whale. Two animes about gambling. Akagi is about mahjong. And then I heard, after I was watching that, because I was talking to my talking to some Final Fantasy players about it, and they were like, yo, Doman Mahjong is a thing. So yeah, I've been playing the shit out of Doman Mahjong during the break too, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So we'll probably end up doing that at some point. Hopefully YouTube doesn't mind that. I don't know. Might have to look into that before I do it live. But that's for then. This is for now. We've got Her Children One and All. Fortuno is ready to lead you to Heidelin at last. In his wonderful teeny tiny boat. You can see it in the background there. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Come to think of it, maybe I should have taken the thumbnail back here instead of down there. Ah well. Thus, we must continue. Well, we make for the lift at the center of this chamber. Come. Well, you at least buy me dinner first before telling me to come. Come on. I've got to get used to this this new keybind for my mount. Turns out we can't fly in here. Wait a minute. They all walked that way. He said the middle of the chamber, so I assumed it didn't matter where we approached the middle from. I wonder what it would feel like to fall in there. Bro, where are the boosters? Oh no, they're not on yet. That's right. They're still in construction. I don't like that thing. I don't know what this is. Aside from that, the whole outline of this ship is sleek. But that fucking narwhal horn sticking out the top and bottom, like a narwhal got impaled with its own horn. I'm not a fan of that. But otherwise, it's a cool ship. As you all know, alongside our physical world exists an ethereal plane we refer to as the ethereal sea. The heart of the star, the physical and ethereal, are one and the same. Thus, the deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass between the planes. We utilize this principle in constructing the anti-tower, and once more here in Thalmazine. No sooner did the Forum decide to withdraw from Eorzea than we began to work on this facility. Our work culminated in a device that allowed us to peer deeper into the ethereal sea than ever before in search of Heidelin's ever fainter echoes. The Aetioscope? Aetioscope? You communicate with her through this device. For time, yes, but since the 7th umbral calamity, it's been rare to hear even a whisper. If you wish to reach her, you must journey closer to the center of the star than we have ever dared beyond the Aetioscope. Even so, I make no guarantee that you will find her, nor of your safety not so deep in the ethereal sea. We understand, but if we are to deliver this world, we have no choice but to try. I forgot why we need to talk to Heidelin. I thought the whole goal was we're just gonna go fly after Meteon. I only wish we could do more than observe your progress from afar. The Aetioscope's ocular lens by which we may peer into the ethereal sea without placing ourselves at hazard lies above us. Through it we can watch and guide you. In those swirling depths there are pockets of ether so dense and turbulent that they can unravel one's soul. If we determine that you are at risk of coming into contact with such a pocket, we will recall you with teleportation magics. To that end, it would be best if one familiar with the composition of your souls remained here to assist in assessing the risk. Otherwise, there is an increased probability that we will extract you too early or too late. Well, that sounds like a job for good old Graha. Everybody's looking at each other. In truth, I do not believe that I am fit to join you in the travels ahead. The events at the Tower of Babel drained me, yes, but even before that, your capabilities far outstripped my own. This is no time to have a weak link in our vanguard, no matter how much she may wish it were otherwise. If I insist in the manner that Master Fortuno has laid out, however, I may still be of use. Will you trust in me to do so? No. I can. Graha. He loves soul stuff. Compared to all that effort you put into keeping us alive while our souls were in the first, preventing us from dissolving into ether on a single expedition ought to pose no challenge at all. That's also a valid point. I didn't think of that. Okay. I'm down. I expect you would hunt us down and restore us to health somehow. Yep. Judging by how much she hunted after Istinian to get him to join, also valid. one more thing. Oh boy. Those in ages past referred to the ethereal sea as the underworld, our final resting place. In its embrace is memory washed away, leaving only the purity of one's soul, or so we believe. Yet what of these memories? Few think to ask what becomes of them, cast adrift on ethereal tides. Some theorize that they may linger for some time, those associated with strong sentiment in particular. In those depths, memories of the departed may even coalesce around you for hatred or for love. Thus, do I caution you to be wary and also to have faith. Remember those who did gladly extend a hand to you, that they may lift you up once more. Wait, does this mean we're gonna be hanging out with the, you know, the boys again? Emmet and Hythlodaeus? Acioscope. So that is the dungeon, okay. Well then. Well, we bring Alice just because, but we don't split up the twins, and we bring Graha because we promised we would back in the first, at the end of Shadowbringers. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. What is my item level? 538. Nice, nice. Sadly, we get no XP out of this because level 90 already, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm more worried about the trial after this. Bro, I'm glad they put platforms in the ethereal sea. If we didn't have anything to walk on, that would be... Actually, no, we probably are going to end up doing that, because this is... this is the stuff Sharlayan built up. Let's go!
All seems in order with the lens, and I trust you can hear me.
Testing, testing. Canst thou heareth me?
Those things are pure malcontent, the residue of lives unfulfilled.
So yeah, like I said, it's been a really long time. And all I've been doing to play in the meantime is Mahjong. So I'm gonna crank the volume down a little lower. Still kind of adjusting the settings for odds. One other thing I meant to talk about, just because we were talking about the change from Streamlabs to OBS. Another reason I've been meaning to do that for like months now is OBS or Streamlabs has some questionable business practices that are really quite unsavory. Generally, they tend to plagiarize things. Like word for word, they anytime anyone does anything in the streaming industry, they just kind of copy paste as much as they can and then call it their own. They've done it with Streamlabs, or with OBS. They never asked to like use OBS, which is what their slobs is built on. And OBS specifically asked them not to use the title OBS. And they were like, yeah, it's fine. And they did it anyways. Recently there was like a whole controversy about some other new streaming service platform. I don't really remember exactly what the service provided, but within like 3 days there was an almost identical page on the Streamlabs website. Much of the same Same exact copy. Spread across the whole page, so yeah. We're done with Streamlabs as much as I can manage. Anything for like alerts and you know, just stats and stuff like that. I'll probably go through Stream Elements now. But anyways, that's something entirely separate. This place is cool. It seems though in abandoning this place, they kind of let some stuff in. Gotta keep the dust bunnies down. You know what I mean? Even geniuses like the Sharlayans need to do their spring cleaning once in a while. But I guess that's what they have us for. Not gonna lie, I really can't wait to get through with the story. I guess I've been criticizing it a lot in the past 2 or 3 streams in particular. But ultimately I just want to get through it. And then actually like maybe get to play the rest of the game. Like I'd like to level some other classes. Play some more, you know, mahjong and stuff. Just do all that fun stuff rather than sitting around watching cutscenes all day. Wait, is this a boss? Or is this just like a ghost? A named ghost. He's got a lot of health, so I suspect we'll just beat the shit out of him and he'll kind of like change his mind. Or he'll do that, which is cool too. What are y'all doing? Wait, who the hell? Who is that? Is that Luiswa? That looked like his staff. Alright, this will be the first boss, I believe. Livia! Where the hell did I put my fucking charge? Onslaught. Control equals. Seems good.
You cannot stop us.
Well, I just barely missed it. Okay, cool. That's not a very long telegraph at all. Kind of forgot Inner Rage was a thing, by the way. Yo, we have Primal Rend. I forgot about that. Yeet. I think that's like my second time ever using it. So we only get one use for inner release, sadly. Oh, the reason the telegraph is so short is because that's where the lights on the tentacle are. You're supposed to look at that instead of the ground. I see now. It's like a 45-degree arc or whatever. I see. I figured it was just the sections on the ground. Yay! I mean, 18k is pretty solid. Choker of casting.
Follow the flow of ether.
What?
It will guide you.
Let me out! Fine, fine.
The ether is too dense. Ah,
Yeet.
I'm losing you.
Damn it, Kryl. We talked about this. That's the one thing you're not supposed to do. This do be a lot of crystal though. Arrive at the salt crystal strings. I think I made those in middle school science class once. Oh, that does hit everything nearby. Nice. Wait, who this? Monbridus. Gonna be honest, I didn't remember what weapon she used, but I was hoping it was hers. If only we had brought fucking Urianger. He would love to see that. Together forever. Man, imagine if we had just walked right past that. We could have it looked like. Gone and forgotten, just like Horschiefant himself. Yeet. Sanic.
You underestimate me.
Kind of sad that his buff only lasted like 10 seconds. We didn't even get through that one trash with it. Wait a minute. Yeah, I did open the chest. Okay.
There.
I guess everyone changed targets without telling me. I wanted to kill the big brain, but you know, that's fine. I don't mind. Not gonna lie, these things are kind of gnarly. It's like they look like they're wearing coats, but the coats actually kind of look like skin and feathers and stuff. I don't know, dude. It's yucky. When I become a ghost, I hope I don't look that gross. Kinda hope I look like this or something close when I'm a ghost. Alright. A new boss who this. It's Ratatan. I was like using his card in Triple Triad. And his name is fun to say. Tartarian Impact. Oh boy, that's fun. Come to think of it, I probably should have popped damage mitigation a little sooner, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. Not worried about it. Oh. What exactly is the plan here? I can do that too. Yeet. I can do it again too. Whoa. That's fun. His name is Ratatan the Unshakable, but I don't think our plan was ever to shake him. I think it was closer to knocking him down, you know? Yeet. I'm really glad that that doesn't take, or Primal Ren does not take a stack of inner release. No! We're good, we're good. You know, also, when I become a ghost, I really hope I have shoulder rocket launchers, kind of like this guy has. They're not on his shoulders, but he's launching them rockets from somewhere. Needless to say, I'm a fan. Oh no, maybe they're in his arm. Yeah. That's cool too. I'll take that. Wow. Retata the Unshakable says, Lord Van Baelstar, again I failed you. And Alphino says, you didn't. Thanks, Alphino. Very encouraging. Eloquent as ever. Was it gonna be Minfilia next? Oh, that might be the current thing shoe they were talking about earlier.
I may.
All of the rage abilities. Yeet. And a Roger need to boot. Can I just get one piece of fending gear, please? Damn it. The hell is that thing? Looks like 4 jellyfish just kind of vibing together, you know? They're not even like cuddling, they're just vibing together. Well, like they know each other pretty well, but they're not like great friends, so they're not like hugging and shit, you know? Social distancing jellyfish, maybe? Whatever it is, it's dead now, so yeet. Wait a minute, I thought we were getting real close, dude. Oh, there she is. Yeet. Bruh. You better have a bigger contribution than moving 6 rocks. If Horsefant even can give us a buff, you can do something, Minfilia. Come on, dude. Come on. Bruh. Was she like the oracle of the entire planet or some shit? Like, no, dude. I got you. The rocks, that's what really matters here. I mean, granted, it'd be pretty difficult to move on without those 6 rocks in particular, but I can't help but be a little underwhelmed. Moonbrida, even killed some shit for us, if I remember correctly. Louis Swat dumpstered like 5 dudes. Archifant helped us dumpster like 5 dudes.
I may.
Also, how much more trash do we have in this place? Looks like 1 or 2 more pulls. Ophelia, now would be the time. If you want to actually contribute, please. Just dab on this dude for us. That's all you need to do. I'll be satisfied. Oh, I didn't even get to use it. What a waste. Hi, bro. Where's my fending? Please. New boss. Who this? Is that Fan Daniel? It's voice acted, so I imagine it has to be.
Is as far as you go.
Yeah.
Oblivion beckons.
That is Amon's coat and hat and stuff. Yep. Yep. Now let me use my buff before it goes away, please. It's too late.
Many faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far.
Why did we need to know that? I don't care what you look like, sir. I still hate you all the same.
You will persist in this folly no longer. The stage is set.
I imagine it's not a great idea to stand in that. Right, Firaga Forte. Wrong.
Let the curtains rise for the main attraction.
I'd rather not. What do we call the curtains? Yes, we talk about the calling the curtains all the time, but what exactly do we call them? You know who that? Shiva? Oh. Uh-oh. 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 No! We got through. Yeet! I was worried for a second.
Moorish audience you are.
Sir, how much health do you have? And have we seen all of your abilities? Entracti. Ow. Rude. We get 2 of those now. Nice. Wow. Rampart should last for that to hit. Yeah. Eek. Yeet. What was this, the 5th time we've dabbed on Fandaniel? There was Crystal Tower.
Your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies.
There was the moon. There was Elpis. And I guess this makes 4. Bless. Yes, I know it's a... I was hoping that would open the armory chest rather than just be like, oh, we found it in your armory chest. Bruh. It's only 3 levels better. But hey, that's 3 levels. Alright, this should be a trial next time. Can we not just be rid of this person, please?
My very essence begins to wane.
If only that were true.
Sweet, sweet agony.
Just chop his head right now. What's up, bro? Grind is grindy. What's how you doing? If I can only hope, Amon. And it's only a grind because of all these cutscenes. It's, you know, we're just doing story stuff. We're not even grinding for levels at this point. I've already capped out. You're doing? That's better than not doing.
Watching you struggle against the
Damn it, Robert.
is bad comedy.
Whoop. I didn't think that would auto go. Bruh. I literally hate this dude. How am I doing? I'm doing rather well. I'll be doing a lot better when I finish this damn story. Because I'm tired of watching cutscenes. It's been like, I think in the last week, from like the 23rd of December to, what is it, 16th of December? You know, that week leading up to Christmas, I did like 30 hours of watching cutscenes. And we still have like a bunch to go. What was that? Just bought. I bought. Do I recall my days as Hermes? Have you any memories of Meteor? I literally couldn't care less what this dude knows.
How would you know that name?
I'm literally your dad.
Then it was you. In Elpis. With Emet-Selch.
Yep.
The final pieces fall into place.
I hate how they're like, change your point of view, you're not playing a game, you're watching an interactive movie. There was a reason I didn't play Heavy Rain back in the day, or Detroit Become Human. And there's a reason I never got into the, what is it, Telltale games? I'm not a fan. Also, I hate that we're pretending to have goodwill with this dude because I literally hate him.
In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream.
Yeah.
Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis.
LPs.
And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I
Personally don't like Telltale either. Yeah. I can't say I was heartbroken when they went bust.
It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them. No matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next.
Can't make a decision when it has no impact on your game. I want a full game of decisions. Right? If there's gonna be no difference based on what you pick, what's the point of having the choice at all?
I wonder, is Emet-Selch adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis?
I think you know the answer to that question, dude.
How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amaroth in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly. But make no mistake, my life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth.
Detritus.
Is that how you say that? I always thought it was detritus. I'm gonna keep saying detritus because it sounds way cooler. When am I gonna start braiding my beard? When it's not quite so thin up here and it grows all the way down. So that I can braid like the full thing, because if I braid just what I have here, it's like a really thin braid. It's like that wide. That, and when I also figure out how to braid things, because I tried braiding my hair and I couldn't do it. It didn't go so well. But it was all right. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good either.
I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death.
And this is why I hate this character. Every time he talks, he just says, life ends, so there's no point in life. Fuck.
So I ask you.
He's been saying that for 7 years now. He was a character in Realm Reborn. And where you meet him is so important to the story that in 5, Shadowbringers, the 4th expansion, they gated the story behind you going back and, like, interacting with the place where you meet him. So it's just like, why do we have to have this dude follow us around this whole time and just keep saying the same shit over and over again? Right.
We betray. We torment. We murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception.
This entire expansion has just been him bitching about people and the meaning of life.
If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning.
Yeah.
To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution.
Like, yes, we get it, dude. This is the 35th hour probably of listening to you talk like this. Please, can we kill him for real this time after the other 4 times?
My answer to the question, and yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt.
Ah, so he's a bitch and a puss. I
Has
see.
my search reached its end? Was this the only way?
You've gotten rugged a few times, but get irritated before it can take shape. Gotcha, yeah.
All these years.
The time to go from stubble to beard is uncomfortable, to say the least. No skip button. There is a skip button, but you know, I've watched the cutscenes this long. I may as well just finish them.
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last. Van still clinging to existence, I see.
I want to guess that's Hypholodius, but he sounds too upset to be Hypholodius. I could only imagine him being... I couldn't imagine him being upset.
You who champion death so fervently,
Though I wouldn't mind.
unwilling to accept your own,
Right?
refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls.
This floating ball, he gets it.
We prisoners to men, watching as the world's turned.
Was this a different Fan Daniel?
Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made of
Ignominy.
light, dancing to another's tune.
Is that Arsahi?
I don't fucking know, dude.
How very astute. But let me be clear.
Oh, that dude.
I have
Okay.
not come to consort with the likes of you.
Why? He's so mad. Getting Nigerian prince scammed by Final Fantasy, pretty much. Aren't we all? So I skipped the expansion where this dude was a character. But earlier in the story, this dude was riding his body for like a long time.
Following my untimely demise.
In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist.
So I guess this dude was a douchebag in Stormblood?
But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance.
Yeah! Now I don't know, chop his head off or something. Please, let us be done with this.
Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
The craziest. Looks like Dragon Ball eyes. I ain't saying shit.
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind.
Give me Doki Doki vibes and I hate it. I feel that.
Likewise. I pray we do not meet again.
You had better hope not.
Did you know there's a Doki Doki Plus, Rolo? There's even more to the story now? I don't remember why I went looking at it the other day, but
Come.
I think I was wondering if there was news about a possible Doki Doki 2. But it's okay, we're not gonna run into him anymore, because basically where we're at is like the underworld, so they're just gonna kind of vibe. Guess I'm gonna have to stream it. Hell nah. Not again. I can't. Hi, Mom.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
No, you. You look different. Oh my, that was a noise. Okay.
I see. Thou didst journey under Elpis.
Well, yeah, you kind of told me to.
And now, the rivers of time converge.
She do be kind of fine, though.
I know why you have come.
How do I get wheel emotes
Yet
on
I would
YouTube?
hear you speak
You
your
type
reasons all the same.
:elbow _ cough. Wait a minute, what? Oh no, it's elbow cough, one word, okay. That's how we get wheel emotes. Yeet.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
There you go. Yeet. That, or you can, if you go to your better Twitch TV extension on Chrome or whatever browser you're using, there should be an option to enable more permissions to let you use that on or see that stuff on YouTube. And now that I'm trying to think of a global BTTV emote, I can't think of what. Do I not have poggers? Did you know that Jade gifted you several months of sub on your Twitch? Like recently? I vaguely remember that happening a while ago. Oh well, I'll figure it out later.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem.
Just to, Rolo, just to give you context on how much of a bitch that dude was that just got sucked into the, you know, the purple stuff. He couldn't figure out the meaning of life himself, or find any meaning to his own life himself. So he made a spacefaring creature and sent her into space to other planets in search of life. And when he found out, they all just killed each other. He lost his shit so hard that his creation went and decided to end the whole world. So now that's the whole reason the world is ending. So it wasn't even, you know, he can't even do it himself. He had to make someone else do it. Going through subs, and yeah, I'm sub to you for a while. Well, sorry about the lack of activity on that website. I was actually wondering if I should pause subs, but I figured I'd just leave it.
Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute, where emotion and memory govern all. Ether will avail you naught.
Well, that's perfect for Thancred.
Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars.
Off-brand
and to go
Thanos.
unprepared is to go unto your doom.
Worse yet, Lolly Thanos. That's who we're talking about.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it.
Thanos is
It's what
off-brand
I might have
Thanos.
said once. After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear, I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough.
I mean, I think Thanos Car is the only truly on-brand Thanos.
But are we truly so powerless that our only choice is to flee?
Those shoes look really uncomfortable, by the way. Not even certain she has feet.
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth.
That's true, that's true.
To live is to suffer. And in suffering,
Life is pain.
find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost
Sorry, but
pursue
this is
an
hella boring.
impossible dream. Yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless.
I don't disagree.
And thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, Thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest.
This is the circle jerk before the final battle kind of person. Damn. Damn.
In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure.
Come to think of it, we saw this. Now that I think about it, we did see this place earlier in the story with all the shattered shit all over the place.
As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse.
Bro, we got like 15 people here. We don't have to go through every single one.
My champion. When all did seem lost,
Oh yeah?
never abandoned hope.
You gonna use it? Honestly, it's useful for stuff even if you don't stream. Like, the thing I've used it for most is you can put like pause, play, and skip buttons for media, and buttons to auto open websites. So I have for a while I had a YouTube button on there, so I could just push the button on the stream deck, and voila, YouTube would open. Shit like that.
For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy. Hark!
Wait, are we gonna have the dog, Argus? Is Argus coming back? Oh yeah.
Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey.
If the deity is supreme, then
You
how do we
must leave
best?
this star and never
It's a
return.
question of semantics, I think. I'm on the teetering point where I can't decide if I'm coming back or not. Hey man,
Prepare yourselves.
you could do both.
Prove ourselves worthy, then. Sounds straightforward enough.
This is also like the second time we've done this with her.
Aye. No room for confusion there.
Confusion.
In any case, we've come too far to back down now.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power.
Could have fooled me.
Well, not quite every day.
There you go. She gets it.
Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Dude, you're blind. You can't complain about things getting underfoot. Come on.
Let us hold nothing back. For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Actually, she would have a really hard time. Come to think of it, she would have a really hard time doing anything against Meteon because her vision is solely through ether, which is exactly the opposite of what's going on.
Remained unanswered these long years.
Now, peace.
I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
Rip. Okay. They should really make a circular phone. Yeet, excuse me. Cause they should call it the phone ring. Or the ring phone, either way. Wait, we can do this one in a trust as well? What? Hello? That is exciting. We just bring everybody. That's cool. So, I mean, I could sit here and I could read all of this to understand what's gonna happen. But I think so long as we know the outer edge of the arena will instantly kill anyone that touches it, I think we'll be okay. Because the if we just follow the AI around, usually we'll be okay. When it started talking about the trust system just then, I assumed it was talking about the dungeon we had just finished. Hell yeah, dude. I wouldn't be upset to lose, if I'm being honest, you know? Getting stepped on by those shoes could be a good time. Bro, how long are we gonna stare at each other? Come on.
I, the last of my kind,
Is she?
shall test thee.
Yeah, we kind of killed the rest of them.
Prove thy worth.
Not exactly. Hey, man. Either way. Look at... So we're synchronized movements, dude. Slide to the left. Oh, that's not sliding. Okay, whatever. Hey.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
I am the strength of will. It's me. Burning for battle, sustaining most damage that would normally result in KO will instead ignite will to live. Nice.
A change of arms. May the test continue.
Bro, it's been 3% of your hit points. Why are we changing weapons already? Oh, I definitely just killed Alice. I'm sorry. I thought we were stacking. What the fuck? Wait, am I the only one with will to live? Is it really? Alpha, no, get back. What? Oh, maybe I should have gotten back as well. I meant to go looking through. Owie! Looking through those tags. See if there was anything fun I could add to mine. Fun and relevant. But I never did. And now it's too late. Yo, these healers, I can't trust them. You know what, I'm gonna follow everyone else's lead. There we go. Like I said, we just follow them. Everything's fine.
I will not hold back. Crystals of light, to me.
What are we doing? That reprisal was wasted, by the way. Oh, hey. I know what those are.
Here. The soul of creation's end.
Oh, shit. I touched the edge of the arena. That's rude. And since I am the only player, if I die, we just restart. Which is yeah, it's kind of silly that we don't get the will to live there. The hell, man?
Have you the
What the hell, man?
will to alter man's fate?
So I'm gonna be standing quite a bit further away from that then when we get to that mechanic. I am.
Change of arms. May the test continue.
I mean, if I keep accidentally running into that wall like that, and we just keep restarting off of that one mistake, then I might just go do fucking Qs. Playing tank, it shouldn't take too long either way. I really didn't expect that though. Also, I'm just gonna eat this. Last time we killed Alice, and that felt really bad. But I guess the red marker with 2 dots meant we were supposed to stack with the other tank, which is why Thankard came over. For that reason, I guess it's a good thing we did trust, because I definitely would not have done that.
By blade.
Damn it, Urianger. Messing up the mechanics. Not gonna lie, since they let us do this this trial with trust, I'm kind of hoping they let us do the last trial with trust as well. I think that would be really sick. And going through it with the whole gang instead of some random dudes, you know?
By blade.
You underestimate me.
Crystals of light. To me.
Alright, what are we going to not do? We're not going to stand anywhere near that damn fucking, you know, wall. Not sure but why, but they started with the red one every time. It's a spoiler if we tell you. That's fair.
The soul of creation's end.
Okay. I ain't getting knocked back. Not today.
The soul
Thancred, get back! What are you doing, buddy? He's trying to kill us.
Find your way in the darkness.
Man, we only have like, what, 14 more quests, but I do know we have one more zone to go through. Stroller, stay away from me. Where are you going? You'll die. We're good, we're good. Oh, that's awkward. You know, they'll take care of that just fine. Not worried about it. Follow your mom. Got him, dude. Yeet.
Or fly, my children, and never look back.
Yeet. Kind of glad I popped the cooldown there. That was dangerous.
When you are resolved.
Wait, we got level 3 limit break and she's at like 70%. What the hell? I feel like I probably should have read the mechanics for this one before going in. I figured since we did have trust, I could kind of fudge my way through it.
We're near or far.
You cannot stop us!
Normal version of this trial is solid, but X is ugh. Yeah, it does seem a little crazy.
You underestimate me.
I could only imagine a whole nother step of difficulty higher. Hunt up! Okay, good, we're good. If she had done all that at the same time, I would have been fucked. Oh, that's, I thought I was in a safe spot. Okay. All things considered, that was the safest spot within like 10 feet. At least I didn't get hit by 2. I think Alphino actually almost fucked that mechanic up. I shouldn't be surprised. If anyone was gonna do it, it would be him. Oh, wait. Thancred you surprise him. Nice. Light of the Crystals empowering Highland. Which one? There's so many to choose from. Where is it? Ah. We're fine, we're fine. Alice, no! We're fine, we're fine. Nothing crazy or bad going on here. Nothing at all. Wait, is that a double stack marker? We need 2 parties to stack? On the waves, I see.
You underestimate me.
You underestimate me. Come to think of it, Estinian and Alice say the same thing. Wait, again she's getting empowered? Hello? I died last time she did that. Please?
We're near or far.
That one was Estinian's fault. He stepped into my circle. I needed my space, but he was like, nah, dude. We're cuddling. Uh-oh. For the third time in, 2 minutes. Grahano. Bro, that's 3 layers of stacking. Fuck. Wait. Does that just mean it's gonna hit multiple times? That could be what it is. For a moment I was, nope, stay away from the edge. Nope. For a moment I was thinking it was, because she was getting empowered, and every time she got empowered it was another little layer on that marker. Alice is trying to kill me. She's mad I killed her twice. I'm sorry.
You cannot stop us.
You now.
We're fine, we're fine. No limit breaks, no problem, as they say. Although I could have sworn I put my limit break on my boys. I'd be down to use that if I did. Yeet. That wasn't so bad. I understand why she fell over though. Those shoes do not look easy to stand in.
Man has the strength to.
To what, Heidelin? To what? I mean, I think we know, but she just didn't finish her sentence. It's not very nice. I trust you're still in one piece? Ha! It's because it's trust. Not too bad, not too bad. Yo, what's up, Reels? How you doing, my dude? Good to see you. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Aside from that one, you know, that little snafu with the edge of the arena. I don't really see the purpose of that, given she had no knockback effects. But, I mean, you know, it's no big deal. We only had an issue with it because we were doing trust.
No,
Hell yeah, how you doing today, my dude?
Happening.
Oh, but it is, Alice. We did just kind of beat the shit out of her.
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment.
So for those that don't know, this is basically the life of our planet. This lady, she kind of runs the whole thing. There was a dude in the moon. She was kind of like the antithesis to him. I'm assuming if you're not playing Final Fantasy XIV by now, you don't really care about spoilers, or if you're here, you already know or whatever. But there was this dude in the moon. We killed him. He was the antithesis to her. So really, it's not such a surprising thing that we would kill her. Now that I think about it, lady is the life of the planet. That's right. That's right.
It was a true test of your prowess.
And if you were planning on playing this and you didn't want it spoiled, I apologize. But cat's out of the bag on this one. Played the intro as a cat girl, then stopped. I respect that. I respect that. If you had to play the intro at all, a cat girl is a pretty good option.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with
Now you can be a bun
diamonds.
boy. True. Bunny boys, bunny girls. Dragon boys, dragon girls. I don't know what's the funny name for Rogadins. Is there one? Or do they just live by their thickness and there's no way to describe it succinctly? Yep.
Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
Are those other players? No, those are our side characters.
'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought.
Justice.
When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time.
Zodiac was the man in the moon, whomst we also dabbed on earlier.
And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations, surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteon's passage through the stars.
Like her memory, or Venna's memory of watching Meteon do it?
Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
Ah, yes, the Moon Bunnies. Mommy Eorzea and Daddy Moon, only in Final Fantasy. Hey, man. I mean,
Though they may be capable
I'm
of
down.
crossing great distances, there's a vast difference
if
between
Mommy
traversing
Eorzea looks like that,
and the
you know,
furthermost reaches of the great
I'm a little
expanse.
interested. Vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great
And
expanse.
unlike Meteon, we cannot simply soar on waves of dynamis to our destination.
Not with that attitude, we can't Alpha no.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount
Ha!
of ether.
Well, yeah, it's space, of course it's astronomical.
But a solution lieth close at hand.
Your mom? Our mom? It's her, isn't it?
Of course.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized. They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it hath become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature.
So we're just gonna shove this rock on the teeny tiny toy boat, correct?
The Mother Crystal. Our final hope.
Man, so much for those boosters we did so much work to, procure.
Alas, I can do no more.
Think you're gonna finish this on the stream? Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Doth fall to you, my chosen.
I don't really have anything else to do for the rest of the day, so yeah. I think we will.
Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope.
I'll do my best. Wish you luck. Thank you. Yeah, the question will be how long it takes us to get through the final zone. But I mean, in theory, there's only like 15 more quests. Who knows?
I have a gift for thee.
It's quite a
Come
few.
closer.
Is she gonna step on us? It'd be a good gift. Also, are those antlers?
I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star.
Was Heidelin a moose girl all along?
Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy
They really
thirst
do
for
be.
adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire.
Yeah, didn't we have
As a
the,
mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift.
we had the hype fest before the fight.
Thou
got
dost
stuff to do,
possess the
Heidelin.
crystal of Azam, yes?
Thought I dropped that. Oh, we do.
As Heidelin, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely.
Oh.
It will not last indefinitely.
I thought I would be the one person in all of creation with creation magic. That would have been
As thou hast
badass.
seen in my journey through the ethereal sea, souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance.
I mean, I guess we will, but it's only temporary, you know?
It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azam's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this.
Time to creation some gil. That's right, that's right.
When the way forward is hidden,
Gotta pay for my mahjong habit somehow.
mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer. With that, my work is finished.
Good job. You did it.
Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion. Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over.
We gotta call her Vana. Too bad we can't creation some coffee biscuits. Or we could, I guess, but it's not the same as it was before.
Of this, I have no doubt. For yours is a light brilliant beyond measure. Long after I have
It's the
gone,
chocobo head for me, same.
not
When
even my soul
when it lines up just right and you can see my eyes poking through, I can't take anything seriously.
will be with you forever, my dearest children.
Thanks, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry. So, like, is the planet gonna explode? I hope not. I'm assuming not, because that was way too peaceful. Not too well versed with the lore despite finishing the MSQ, but if the will of the planet dies, that can't be good, right? Right! You'd think. But then again, the dude in the center of the moon died and it didn't explode, so who knows. One thing I'm kind of I kind of realized during that cutscene is this whole time they've been like implying that I am the sundered Azim. Like with everything from Elpis and like even Shadowbringers and everything when Hythlodius gave us the Azim crystal. But where are my memories of Azim? Like why did I not get bestowed? Where's my stuff? Amon got his, and he had all of Hermes' memories and Fandaniel's memories. Damn it, Graha, I'm busy talking. Please. We're pointing out plot holes. Where are my memories? Am I like inoculated against it because of the whole Hydaelyn shit? I don't know. Memories are in the closed beta. They must be. They must be. I feel like I had something else to add to that. But I guess not. I don't know, man. I guess I just wish Azim were a character that we knew. Because he sounded cool. Or they sounded cool. Other than, you know, Vana, who was also Azim. But tomato, tomato. Let's talk with Fortuno. I wonder if he saw all that. Maybe it'll make sense later. Who knows? Glad to see you well, though we could roughly place your souls deep as you went. We could neither see nor hear you. So that whole conversation when they were like, yeah, we'll keep track of you, make sure you're fine. That was totally... That went out the window after the first third of the dungeon. The fluctuations in your ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? Did you like the ending, Shoryuken? Also, I liked the name. I know you've been here for a while, but I was kind of distracted. I love the name, and I'm glad to have you here. And did you like the ending? You mean to say Hydaelyn is... yeah. My bad, dude. No time to feel our feelings. Damn if that ain't the truth living way. That name really does check out. We must carry out Hydaelyn's will without delay. Find Medion if it's the last thing we do. Sure. You wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is, the fancy navigatory one. That would be... yeah, just the random one. Solid, thank you. I've been checking out the non-Japanese 14 YouTube live streamers. Hell yeah. To the edge of the universe, where congregates the despair of countless stars? You are determined to see this through? Indeed. There's not very many, really. Yeah, I only recently made the jump from Twitch to YouTube, so I imagine most of the English ones would be over there. Should words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. Yeet. I know that it pains you to accept this, would that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet we have only two means to travel the great expanse, the moon and Sharlayan's Ark. I'm all too aware that without both of them there will be no exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. I mean, he made the agreement, so he can't really renege. You say that word? I think it's renege. Can't back out now. The forum's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind it even if I wanted to. That's right. Honestly, the relative lack of streamers on YouTube was kind of one of the reasons I made the swap from Twitch to YouTube. You're a scummy plot skipper, but I've seen cutscenes in a few other streams, so I'm reliving the gaps in my memory. Oh, hell yeah, I got you, homie. I got you. As it happens, I do not, and would do all within my power to aid your cause. Hell yeah, dude. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Hydaelyn is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. May as well take advantage of it. Hey man, she says proving yourself against Hydaelyn is never easy, but we're 2 for 2. She's never beaten us. We're gonna erase the memories of those failed attempts where I ran out of the arena. Other than that, we were 2 for 2. Undefeated, 0 deaths. Can chart a course through the Sea of Stars in a single day. They are geniuses, after all. Okay, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna go up there, start resting, and then something bad is gonna happen. Cause it always does when we rest. Need pudding ways pudding emote like ASAP. Also bun lalas. At least a bunny head. Yo, if they add a Loperate helmet, I would wear that shit. That might be kind of gruesome now that I think about it, but I'd at least give it a chance. And Pudding Way's thing was when they made it to the planet, right? It was like zombified walking around. That would be a good emote. Or no, are we gonna have another cutscene where we get to talk to one of the buddies in my room? One of the homies. That's a neat outfit. I heard about your foray into the ethereal sea. Students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Hey man, deep is my middle name. Are you experiencing any after effects from your prolonged exposure? Nausea, dizziness, hauntings? Hmm? Man, is that foreshadowing, Ojika? Is that what's gonna happen? Ardbert is just gonna show up in my room again? Damn it, man, I thought I was rid of you in the first. It's gonna happen. Who is it? Real plot twist would be if Meteon walks in that window right now.
There you are.
Oh, you're finally awake.
Some time, indeed, yes. For you, at least.
Pour moi?
Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep, but
Really hinted that there was some huge twist during the media tours.
along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain to watch and wonder.
I wonder if the huge twist was meant to be that it wasn't all Zodiark all along.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know, that doesn't feel as huge of a twist as it could be, you know?
We first must see the end.
Oh yeah? Spoiler alert. The end. If only, if only. Bruh. I keep assuming every disembodied voice is Hyphlodius because I don't remember what he sounds like exactly. Fast within your arms. Honestly, I just miss Hyphlodius. He was cool. And seeing those weird YouTube bots, dude. My last stream before Christmas, on the 23rd, I had like literally 30 of them. It was ridiculous. I think today we're at like 5. Yeah, 4 or 5. It's been 2 hours, and oh my shit, it's been 2 hours. Couldn't tell you whose voice that was. Yeah. I don't know. I need to get up and stretch my legs because not doing that is how we get blood clots. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes, but I appreciate you hanging out. It's been good talking with you. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, be a big help if you yeeted that subscribe button, dab on that like button, and yeah, I'll be right back. All right, my friends. Stretch 100%. You're chilling. Hell yeah, dude. I appreciate it. We're back. I miss having a be right back screen. We need to fix that. I don't have one. I like right before stream started, I changed my streaming software, and I don't have all my stuff set up yet. But I have half a cookie left. I have a brand new bottle of water, and I have a cough drop because my throat's starting to hurt a little bit. But we're good. Other than that, we're good to go. So we are at what? A bold decision. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 15 quests remain. And the reason I question whether or not we're actually finishing it today is it's been 2 hours and we've done 1 quest. Switch from Streamlabs to OBS? Yeah. I got a new webcam for Christmas, and I was setting it up on Streamlabs, and it was just not working. Like it was, I would set it up and it would work, and then I would close OBS, or I would close Streamlabs, and then it would just completely forget everything and it wouldn't work. So I said, you know what? I've been meaning to change for a long time, so we actually just went ahead and did it. And lo and behold, everything's working perfectly. So then I think even the chroma keying for the green screen, it's still not perfect. Like down in this area, there's like a really tiny bit of static, and kind of over here, but it looks way better than it did on Streamlabs. Yeah, that's kind of why we're scooted over a little bit like that. A lot of people are switching. Yeah, between that and the you know, the shady business practices of Streamlabs being revealed a while ago. I don't know if you saw any of that, but a lot of people are changing. Can't see it, TBH? Hell yeah, dude. Perfect. That's what we want. That's what we want. Because I have like a light there, I have a light there, I have LEDs there, and I have a light on behind my green screen. And I have a studio light that I borrowed from my brother just in case, to shine on the green screen and light it up right, but I didn't want to set it up today and see if I could go without it, and it seems like you can't see it. We may not need it at all, which is ideal. It's hilarious, but also super sad. Yeah. Are you a streamer too? I can't imagine many non-streamers be following that kind of news. Alright, Growl. What do you got? Dabble a bit, kinda? Hell yeah, dude. Oh, Twitch or YouTube? I'm down to give you a follow or a sub, or both. Yo, this is not the place for violence, Daisy May. Come on, dude. No. Nice. Bold decision, another. Is it really? Fuck. Maybe we don't finish it today. Might have to do it tomorrow. Alright, hit me with a growl. An envoy of Master Fortune arrived not long ago with a message. The Loperates have determined Meteon's location. Hell yeah, dude. Been asked to gather at the rostra, along with the others. Oh. Whew. I trusted you. Top 10 anime betrayals right here. Is that Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter? Looks like it. Minus the clown mask, or clown paint, I guess. Oh yeah, we can't mount here, can we? Not gonna lie, I have had some issues with the plot in this story, or in this expansion. I really dislike both Meteon and Hermes. And it's just Fandaniel in general, and all of his incarnations I really disliked. But I mean, the part with like Elpis was cool leading up to the whole tragedy. And you know, some of the earlier parts were cool running through Thavnir and all that. But kind of the third quarter I was really not a fan of. I think Meteon is perfectly a product of her creator, which makes sense, but I really didn't like chasing her around right before the dungeon. Katisis Hyperborea. Present and accounted for. Good. As you know, the Loperates have deduced the whereabouts of Meteon by means of crystal bequeathed to us by Hadelin herself. Another thing I can't get over is the names. Catesis Hyperborea. Disgusting. What's the name of the dude in charge of the ship? Cockle Dankle? Ridiculous, dude. Some of the names are just a little outlandish, but other than that, you know, it's been alright. Korra's location is a place far beyond the moon in the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars at the Edge of Creation. Yeet. Dankcock himself. Cockle Dankle. A veritable Ultima Thule. Cockle Dangle, that's right. Old Dankcock McGee. The entire like El Piss, also a banger name. But from El Piss onwards, the names have just gotten more and more ridiculous. If we integrate our hyper hopper into your ether burner. Oh man. Living weight. You're cute and all, but I don't know if I want anything to do with your hyper hopper. That's not really my thing. Should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Waiting an extra 2 weeks for Cockle Dangle. Yep, pretty much. Should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. So that means we're taking the ship, right? Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. Consent is a good thing to have. Hearing the Loporrit's proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate to the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. That would mean all of the, what is their name? Those poor, Seeker people. Their work is wasted now. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Hydaelyn believed you possessed of the strength needed to overcome the crisis. Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Hydaelyn's own making. Therefore, if in the 11th hour she would proffer another means by which we may seek salvation, we would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. The Seekers, it wasn't Seekers, it was a weird name. Because it had to do with harvesting. You know, the bunny boy we helped in Labyrinthos. Those people. Indeed, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of this star. I get tilted every time they call it a star, dude. This is why we have chosen to place our faith in Hydaelyn. In you, the Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. Ultima Fools. Heh. What of all the people that have labored so tirelessly to prepare for the evacuation? They must be furious. Alice Say, the people's champion. She gets it. Never knew what they were called, just bunny folk on the moon. Gotcha. They've not forgotten your deeds on the Magna Glacius. Magna Glacius, another name I hate. Sounds so gross to say. Nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of Adamantity go unnoticed. No, the people do not protest, quite the contrary. They have expressed unwavering support for your mission. Nice, nice. Are the Loporrits too willing to abandon the Exodus? Were you not listening when we said we were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetheris and its people? If it means your survival, we would do anything to help. That, and they want the planet to survive anyway, so they can see more of it. You'll almost certainly have no need of our expertise where you're going. But you will have need of our expertise where you're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that supports life, and otherwise vexing problem our know-how can remedy. True, true. They've been practicing their whole lives for this. Besides, Hydaelyn chose us to lead the way to Meteion. Why else would she give you a crystal only we can decipher? What is it written in carrots? But more importantly, we were perfectly content to evacuate Aetheris until you brought us here. Urianger, and now we're enamored with the place. So what choice do we have but to save it? There you go, there you go. That's the way, living way. So basically what she's saying is, if we fail and everyone dies, it's literally Urianger's fault. Aha! Almost dropped the cough drop. Yeet. None of this is possible without you and the Scions, so I must ask, are you certain you wish to do this? You know what? Upon reconsideration, I have changed my mind. I'm going to the moon. My dream's online, dude. Wow. Well, why not? Very well, we shall inform the forum of your decision and begin preparations to bolster the Ark with the Hyper Hopper. The Laparates will coordinate with the Ilsabard contingent to have the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. Of course, it will take time until the work is complete, so go rest! Give Ardbert another opportunity to intrude. For now, pray take your ease. It would seem there's naught to do but rest and prepare. Eat. This is great, letting other people take care of the shit for us for once. Should have come to Sharlayan sooner. So we just having a conversation, pretty much. How far is that triple triad? Cheating way? Bruh. I'm not playing with him. That's so unsubtle. Why would you pick that name? I was gonna take his card, but now I don't want it. Though it is difficult to conceive of how one can best prepare to brave a domain where Dynamis governs all, I'm really not gonna be surprised if she does not go. For lack of any other feasible options at this late stage, let us trust in her judgment and face Meteion as we are. Which leaves the not so small task of coordinating our efforts here to you and to Taru. What else is new? If all goes to plan, we'll be back before you know it. I'm still not convinced that Tataru is not Zodiark. We will be praying for your safe return. Mayhap it will affect the Dynamis for the better. Valid. Valid. If Meteion is sending the Dynamis at Aetheris, and Aetheris is doing all of this vibing for us, then would it not travel back, you know, like feedback? It might help. Hmm? Pump them legs, Tataru. She got strides. Meeting's over, is it? Been there for so long, I started to worry. What did they have to say? They said we can't go, Tataru. I'm sorry. Such a weird character. Yep. She's definitely an enigma, to say the least. Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return, and you will return. How are you so sure, Tataru? Is it because you're an ultra-powerful being from another dimension? Could be. Could I borrow you for a moment? Do I have the ability to say no? Looks like your plans for the interim are decided. When the two of you have finished, meet us back at the Baldessian Annex. Psychic powers? Might be. Might be. Come with me to Agora. To the Agora. Where the hell is that? I guess that's just the marketplace. The marketplace. You said you were joking, Shoryuken, but this might end up turning into a 2-hour quest because it's still going. This ain't the turn-in point yet. Not gonna lie, that elephant creeps me the fuck out. Ah, yes. The marketplace of ideas. That's a cool staff. Welcome to Tataru Taru's boutique. So that's where she's getting all the money. Oh, I'd always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I make an extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one could ask for. Is it because I'm thick, Tataru? Is that why? Oh, it's because I'm the Warrior of Light. I see. You and the elephant dude should totally do battle. Yeah, I played Mahjong against a dude with an elephant suit. He rocked my shit, sadly. Faced with this unprecedented crisis, I knew you would need an ensemble unlike anything I've created before, and that I wouldn't be able to do it alone. I'm sorry, Tataru, but literally nothing you could make will ever beat my outfit that I have on right now. It's just a fact. And so, after enlisting the aid of the world's finest artisans, I have finally completed my career-defining masterpiece. But then inspiration struck and I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized. With the help of some Thavnarian refugees, I decided to set up shop here in Sharlayan. Bruh, that coat is so cool. Of course, I would never charge you for any of our works. Perish the thought. I'm surprised, honestly. Tataru pinching them pennies, as always. She makes them call her mistress? Bruh. And bow? Tataru, you tyrant. Which is why I brought you here to be our very first patron. Would you mind waiting here a moment longer? For sure. That's a nice outfit too. Yeet. Mistress. Oh, where's the destiny? Ah, we got there, we got there. Damn it, Graha! You're in the way. Thank you. Witnessing. Okay, a sightseeing log. Is this just going to be the Loporrit's outfit, but with like Thavnar colors? Is he good? That dude doesn't seem okay. Varshan. If that's even your real name. Oh no. This part! I imagine Nidhana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our dragon scales to the engineer, she remained to assist with their work on the ether burner. I wish I knew how to read. This simulacrum, too, will stay in Sharlayan while I oversee matters in Radzatan. It is a rather convenient means to keep abreast of developments pertaining to the final days or anything else. It allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. Valen. I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Please, it is I who should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. You have blessed them with newfound purpose and a means by which to support themselves in these troubled times. So by all means, continue to exploit their labor for no pay, Tatar. All is well. What's more, when they at last return home to Radzatan, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of our land. In fact, I came here to see how your new employees are settling in and to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. It's an opportunity for me as well, believe you me. Your artisans have taught me so much about Davenarian craftsmanship. She's gotten all the trade secrets! Fuck! Their resourcefulness and ingenuity are nothing short of inspiring. I can't wait to see what kind of wonders we come up with. Pray you every success in your endeavors, Mistress Tataru. I'm scared. Before coming here, I heard word of the forum's decision of what will soon be attempted. It was only then that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. How did he know? Indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had indeed it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. This is an unskippable cutscene? Really? Oh yeah, I guess they did point that out, didn't they? I kind of forgot. It's that important. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. I wonder if he knew about, Akasha. You journey unto the heavens to protect that light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith you will prevail and restore peace and tranquility to this planet. Would that Ahawan were alive to see it. I worry your faith. No, we're not picking that bitch-ass answer. Now, we'll take the death flag. Let's get a drink when this is all over. There were very few of these, and so I was forced to watch it. So far, it doesn't seem to be too egregious of one to have to watch. And we should be honored to receive you. There's still much at Radzatan you have yet to see. Yeah, barely got the Aetherite crystal unlocked. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember the people of this planet have not yet given up hope, and neither must you. Also, I really wish I could just see the mouth of the Chocobo helmet. I think that would be really funny. The Taru's feather is all we can see. That would be great. This better be a good outfit. Yes, like an actual POV. Yes, it just puts the camera in your helmet. Only people who don't have their helmets on can see the whole thing. Where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Good question. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Ah, man, of all the people we could see, I guessed out of recognition, but I immediately regret it because I hate this fucking dude. Useless, Amanalaine. Useless. Don't call me old boy. I'm not your boy friend. Boy pal. I'm not your anything. Fuck off. A new boutique, you say? I had been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, something with a little more flair, perhaps befitting a man my station. A man befitting your station barely deserves clean clothing. Shit. Though I have nowhere to flaunt the raiments so long as my confinement continues indefinitely. Please, I pray that it does. I, the young Lord Fortom, insists that so long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Sharlayan. Thus do I toil, though every fiber of my being rails against it. Why, I've even suffered the company of that brute Sicard to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. I hope he gives you the Merlewib treatment, honestly, Manalaine. Yet he was the one granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. So I suffer instead of his otherwise welcome absence. Now burdened with extra busy work, and without Honoroi here, there is no one to prepare my meals. I came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Sharlayan delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every aspect. As much as I would like to direct business to the last stand because they seem cool. Fuck this guy, he gets Archon Loaf. It's great, dude. Try it. Sounds sophisticated like me, yes. Thank you for your suggestion. With a full belly, I dare say I can endure this purgatory if only a while longer. Yes, your belly will be full. There's that. I'm glad we got to tell him that. I'm glad that was an option. If we had to suffer that conversation. I'm still worried about this dude. Is that Waluko and Tataru I spot? Is she still here? Oh yeah, her feather was like in the very bottom left. I don't know who you are, sir. Hancock! Speaking of ridiculous names. Said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. That was my original plan. After all, any expertise required aside from the delivery of goods is well beyond my purview. What manner of entrepreneur would squander an opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas? Worry not, I will return straightways to Kugane once I have finished. I skipped Stormblood, so I have no idea who this fucker is. Of course, you would find a way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me, the industrious woman running a new boutique. I'm not blind to the travails of those who fight in the front line, on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence they will succeed, and I would make myself and my business ready for their return. If you believe in them so devoutly, then why not put your money where your mouth is? Buy my shop! Fair enough, fair enough. There's not more I can do to help ready the Ark and her heroes for their maiden voyage, but on your turn I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bouquet-Row Inn. I also skipped Stormblood, but Hancock isn't too far from Cockle. True. I mean, it's a less outlandish name. But Old Dangly Cock, yeah, that's too much. Accommodations are quite costly given the reputation of the establishment, but the East Aldenar Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. Will there be lemon cakes? Nah, piss off, dude. I don't trust you. Pity I'm rather fond of the place myself. Nevertheless, I have no doubt we will find another time and cause for celebration soon enough. That face. One guy wearing a yukata and red blocker glasses. He just kind of looks like a bad individual. Let us speak more of this upon your return, lest I draw even more of Tataru's ire until next we meet. Hey, off with you, off with you. Who is next? Can we at least have a chat with Alice? Her cutscenes are always good. We had Stormblood, we had Heaven's Word. Shadowbringers, somebody? Zagraha? Decided to spend your time at the markets, did you? Ah, no, it's them. I'll say NFTs incoming. I'm not really down with NFTs, but if they had to make them for anybody, that's the one. Tataru. Honestly, ever since I was forced to go back into Crystal Tower and Shadowbringers, I've hated Sid. Because I was really pissed that they let Nero stay with them in any regard, like, for any reason. I thought that was the dumbest shit. And then Sid ends up saving Nero. That's the one that's gonna make me a Gillionaire. True. They should be, like, in a perfect world, that would be the one. Because, you know, Alice is just the best of the Scions, you know? I take it work on the arc proceeds apace. Does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Sharlayan and Rod Zatan has been a rewarding experience, and that's to say nothing of what we've learned from the Loperids. The arc is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. Good. I hope he never speaks again and I never have to see him again. It's still hard to believe we have the means to send you off into the great expanse, though, to the farthest known reaches of, well, everything. Space. The final frontier. Never thought I'd live to see such marvels, yet here I am. More often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations. To think how much I'd have missed out. That's a rare double, you know, thing. To think how much I would have missed out on had I not been a member of the Ironworks. Yep. Yep. An awful lot of work, to be fair, and the privilege of being— Whoa, Wedge. You're talking about an awful lot of work. I literally just killed the soul of the planet. I don't want to hear it. And the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo. I hear ya. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do for you. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. Yeah. Even more adventures. Heidelin said that was the reason she liked us so much, so we have to go on with the more adventures. When you head back, would you tell the engineers I'll be along shortly with refreshments? Hitaru, you're starting a new business. How do you have time to give refreshments to people? Very kind of you, Tataru. They'll be glad to hear it. And on that note, Wedge and I should get going. I still have a few more supplies to gather before we return. I think this is random weather. This isn't ominous. Not part of the cutscene. Now, can we get on with it? Terribly sorry for the wait. I'm sorry, don't hit me again, mistress. Right this way, if you please. Do they have a changing room big enough for me back there? Don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is Varsarud from Palakistan. A uncharacteristically tame name. Yeah, I thought she looked familiar. It might just be the coat I was thinking of. I mean, she was at Palakistan. It was you who helped us at Perusa, and again when crossing the ice fields. Yeah. Yeah, we exchanged a little more than glances then, but it is kind of you to remember me. I mean, it's hard to forget, you know? Thanks to Tataru and Mistress Tataru and I and my friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. It is only natural to feel fear in the face of calamity. In such times we must look to one another for strength and succors. Ah yes, the two things we need in this world. I know not whether we will come to call this place home or return to Thavnir, but we are here today and we are glad to have contributed to the cause. It's respectable. That didn't look like a face that Tataru would make if she was having good thoughts. And contribute they did by helping